welcome to NNU Field for tonight's GNAC matchup featuring the Red Leafs from Simon Fraser and your Nighthawks from Northwest Nazarene. First, let's meet the starters for the Red Leafs. Number 3, Emily Smith. Number 4, Elise Beaudry. Number 6, Alyssa Clark. Number 7, Isabella Mussolini. Number 9, Kira Scott. Number 12, Eve LaFontaine. Number 14, Dariella Lopez. Number 17, Caden Sherwood. Number 21, Katie Richardson. Number 23, Kate Cartier. And number 24, Sarah Lowen. And now let's meet the starters for your Nighthawks. Number 00 from Star, Idaho, Bailey Blansett. Number 2 from American Fork, Utah, Nicole Lewis. Number 7 from Pocatello, Idaho, Grace Fisher. Number 8 from Chula Vista, California, Alejandra Jaramillo. Number 9 from Driggs, Idaho, Kate Leffert. Number 10 from Kent, Washington, Alexis Cromwell. Number 13 from Scottsdale, Arizona, Gracie Mares. Number 14 from Nampa, Idaho, Allison Wolf. Number 16 from Murrieta, California, Savannah Hurds. Number 20 from Star, Idaho, Abby Blansett. And number 24 from Edmonds, Washington, Eliana Kimball. Simon Fraser's head coach is Carlo Basso, assisted by Jenna Lee Baxter, Brianna Morden, and Benjamin Chabot. And the news head coach is Mary Bargwin, assisted by Hannah Holm and Mitchell Littleton. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise for the playing of both the Canadian and US national anthems. The Canadian flag will be above the scoreboard.
Would you please pray with me? Dear Heavenly Father, we are so thankful for competition. Heavenly Father, I pray that you keep all players safe and give them strength as they compete. I pray for wisdom and insight for the coaches and referees. Amen.
Down face.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so
Alright, we on? We good to go?
Is Josh not here?
Ready to rock and roll.
My countdowns are good. You want to be in here?
Welcome to the 2024 GNAC season, live from Nampa, Idaho, featuring the Northwest Nazarene Nighthawks and our neighbours to the north in the Red Leafs from Simon Fraser. My name is Josh Bishop. Happy to have you along with us tonight. Both these teams coming into today looking for a win. Simon Fraser have been very good to start this season. They can attack you from all ways, all forms. They can play fast. There is not a lot that they cannot do. 7-1-0 to start this season. 3-1 in conference. NNU still searching for that form. Picked up their lone win of the season against Central Washington to start conference play before going on a 3-game skid. So looking to rectify that now. Both teams just going through their final preparations. We will bring you the starting lineup. Starting with the Red Leafs and number 24, Sarah Lowen in goal. Only the 3 goals against her this year. She's played a majority of the minutes. And that back line here for the Red Leafs in Smith, Beaudry, LaFontaine and Richardson. Be careful of Beaudry and LaFontaine as well, have scored goals so far this season from that back line. Look at the midfield in Clark, Mussolini and Cartier. Mussolini making a strong case for GNAC Player of the Year so far. She's had 10 points in her 8 games, 4 goals, 2 assists. And then up front for the Red Leafs, Scott, Lopez and Sherwood. All dangerous threats, scoring multiple goals for all of them. So look to see them in action here tonight. And with NNU back in goals in her 3rd game after injury, Bailey Blancett. She takes over for Alex Barris. The back line for NNU features Grace Fisher, Eliana Kimball, Kate Bleffett and Gracie Mares. Bleffett the senior spearheading that group of 4 in the back. In the midfield, Jaramillo, Nicole Lewis, Alison Wolfe and Abby Blancett. That was Alejandra Jaramillo. Lewis yet to get going this season. Still goalless to start. But it's only a matter of time before she finds her form and she is off and away scoring goals for this Nighthawk squad. And then rounding out the starting 11 for NNU is Savannah Hers and Alexis Cromwell. Simon Fraser coming off a 7-0 victory over St. Martin's. That was over the weekend there. NNU coming off a pair of losses last week to both Seattle Pacific and Montana State Billings. Their issue has been in scoring goals. It has plagued them in the losses that they've sustained. So looking to find some ways to score as we're underway here. Throw-in going the way of Simon Fraser. Seems as if Katie Richardson will take it for the Red Leafs. Will be interesting to see how both teams attack this first 5-10 minutes or so of this game. Simon Fraser do score a majority of their goals in the first half. So no surprise to see them come out here early. Ball does trickle out though, so we'll have our first goal kick of the game with Blancett. An all-conference nomination last year. Goalkeeper, senior from Star, Idaho. That ball falls in the midfield with Lopez. We'll play out wide now to Sherwood. Loose ball picked up well there by Blancett. Good clearance there, headed well and controlled by Simon Fraser.
Good run here now by Mussolini. Her and Grace Fisher going at it. Mussolini past Fisher, in on goal. Ball falls out there with Sherwood. Plays back good, cut through there. Mussolini. Not cleared well. Blancett able to bring it out well though. In the backfield now with the Red Leafs. LaFontaine plays back to Smith. Again, definitely the player to watch tonight for Simon Fraser is number 7, Isabella Mussolini. As I said just earlier, 4 goals so far from her 8 games. The 2 assists as well. Totals 10 points, most on the team as well. Then you also look at the likes of Dariella Lopez, who plays that ball over now to Scott. Lopez 3 goals herself to start this season. Scott, cross comes in, brought down. Mussolini now in space, has a shot near post. Collected well there by Blancett. And NNU need to compose themselves here. Sort of letting some of these balls trickle through, not being first to the ball. Letting Simon Fraser take that possession. You can't give away possession like that to a team as strong as the Red Leafs. Kimball and Scott now up for it. Throw-in goes the way of the Nighthawks. Kimball to Blancett. Back to the senior Bleffett from Driggs, Idaho. 5th-year senior on this team. One of the captains for tonight. Lopez on that far side. Cross comes in. Mussolini and Kimball going after it. Good tackle there from Kimball. Brought out well there by Fisher. Will fall with Smith, however, for the Red Leafs. That is Emily Smith, sorry, my apologies, from Coquitlam, British Columbia. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Left it with a clearance upfield. Jaramillo on the end of it. Defended well there by Beaudry. Lowen with the goal kick. Featured in 7 games thus far for the Red Leafs, totaling just over 600 minutes in goal. 29 saves, good for a 906 save percentage. Just the 2 shutouts so far this season. Throw in here for the Red Leafs in a dangerous area. Big clearance into the box. Straight to the hands of Bailey Blancett. In that bright neon yellow jersey. NNU are in their full black jerseys today with the white lettering. Simon Fraser feature in their classic red uniform with the white numbers. Ball with Sherwood now. Played in. Tries to find Lopez. Gets around one. We'll have a goal kick deflected there off of Dariella Lopez. Freshman from Burnaby, British Columbia. Mussolini has two around her. Definitely seems like the player that NNU defenders were told to mark well. Always a threat when she's on the pitch. Senior from Maple Ridge, British Columbia. Pass there from Cartier, not finding the target, just a bit behind the intended target in Sherwood. Lopez out wide. Can Sherwood get to the end of it? No, she can't. Goal kick here for Blancett and the Nighthawks. Blancett did suffer a hand injury, broken wrist, earlier during some exhibition games. She was cleared to play as of last week, now appearing in her third game this season. Been out for a while, so it always takes a bit of time to sort of get your feet back underneath you. But she knows the ability that she has in helping this NNU team stay competitive in games. Just one game for NNU this season where they've scored more than one goal. That was in a 2-4 loss to Western Oregon 2 weeks ago. And a lot of that goal scoring will come when Nicole Lewis can find some form. She had a really, really good freshman season. Just off to a bit of a slow start to start her sophomore campaign. But only a matter of time for her. Good run here by Sherwood. Has Mares to deal with. Ball will fall with the aforementioned Lewis. Plays out wide to Hers. Savannah Hers. Junior from Murrieta, California. Ball picked up by Lowen there. Lopez plays Cartier. Plays out wide to LaFontaine. Ball with no real intended target there. Will be a throw in here for the Nighthawks. Simon Fraser so far seemed to have a lot of the possession in this game, a lot of control. Doing a good job at playing out wide when they need to. And NNU doing a good job so far at defending it. Cartier now tried to find Sherwood on that far side. Falls with Abby Blancett, leading goal scorer for NNU. 2 goals so far to start her sophomore season. Ball played out to Smith. Now to Richardson. Simon Fraser's lone loss of the season came to start their conference campaign against Western Washington, going down 1-0 in that game. Since then has been smooth sailing with a for and against of 11-1 in 3 games, including a statement win, big win over St. Martin's. That was a 7-0 affair. So looking to ride that form into this game against the Nighthawks. Richardson back to Smith. Trying to exploit this defense the best they can. Plays out wide to Sherwood. Sorry, now Sherwood on the ball. Blanchett off a line, comes in. Lopez with a shot, missed. Mussolini with a shot, deflected. Cleared out well by NNU, not over yet though. Another shot. Great save there from Blanchett. Seemed as if Clark there with the shot. Alyssa Clark going for her 2nd goal of the season. But great save there from Blanchett. First corner of the match here going for Simon Fraser. Seems as if Alyssa Clark will take it. Simon Fraser, a lot of corners to start this season, a lot more than their opponents have. Normally is a sign of good things for teams. Cross comes in from Clark. Head by Smith, just over the bar. I say just over, it was over by a pretty fair margin. But sigh relief here if you're a Nighthawk fan. Key to the game for NNU will be how well they can defend and counter-attack. Simon Fraser's key to the game is just to be relentless in their attack, force the mistakes from NNU. Fisher clears upfield. Smith all over it, however, will play back to Lowen. Seems as if Nighthawks lacrosse has a little promotion going on. Because I can smell it. It smells like hamburgers or something of the sort. Lowen going into that 5th defender role by the looks of it. Almost up at the halfway line. Loose ball picked up by Bleffett well. With Mahrez. Mahrez tried the through ball there to Jaramillo. LaFontaine did a really good job there, being first to that ball. Good defense there by NNU, forcing the throw in. We'll go to Blanchett. Pass deflected, falls back with Bleffett. Now Kimball. Mussolini tried to find Kira Scott there. Scott turned around a bit there, so unable to get it. Will be a throw in here for NNU. Smith upfield, good ball there off of Lopez with Scott now. Kira Scott, cross to Lopez over the bar. Good shot there. for playing hurling or Gaelic football would be a point of some description. Fortunately, just normal soccer. So it doesn't mean anything. Goal kick here for Blancett. Controlled well there by Lewis. Falls with Hers. Hers upfield. Smith. Jaramillo in a foot race. Lowen and Smith able to clear well. Will fall with Wolf, however. Has space, has options. Tries to find Cromwell, is able to. Good tackle there by LaFontaine. Throw in for NNU now. Goal kick now for Simon Fraser. NNU unable to keep that ball in. Fraser's defenders did well forcing that goal kick. Ball with Dariella Lopez. Finds Sherwood. Mussolini making a run to the box. Seems like a foul. First foul of the game. Seems as if that was committed by Sherwood against Gracie Mares. It was Caden Sherwood, junior from Vernon, British Columbia. Throw in here for Simon Fraser. Looks like Beaudry to throw it in long. Throw in there. Lopez and Blancett going after it. Almost a miscue there from Fraser. Did well to maintain it. Ball played out to Richardson. Mussolini cuts back and around Wolf. And off she goes. Has Kimball to deal with. Cross comes in far side. Falls with Lopez. Cleared out well by Kimball. Shot from afar. Looked as if Cartier to take that one. Kate Cartier, just the one goal in the season so far. One assist as well. Integral part to that midfield for the Red Leafs. Lopez gives Bleffett a good challenge there. Falls with Cromwell. Forces the throw in. Lewis back to Fisher. Falls with Clark. Another throw in here for Northwest Nazarene. Just under 24 minutes left to play in this first half. Score has remained 0-0. Foul given against the Nighthawks here. Seemed as if Wolf tripping up Cartier in a dangerous area as well for the Red Leafs. Not sure what they're opting to do here. Seems as if Clark will take this free kick. Runs across it. Ball played in and then played back. Tried to find Mussolini, didn't work. Cromwell now with the ball. Plays straight to Richardson. Mussolini looked for that through pass to Sherwood, unable to find her, however. Counter-attack brewing now for the Nighthawks. Pass goes to Cromwell, just unable to get a boot to it. Lowen just collecting the troops, letting them calm down, go back to their defensive position. Through the middle now to Mussolini. Again, we spoke about how strong the Red Leafs were. Just looking at some of their stats, 19 goals they have scored, only conceded 3. So not only a very strong attacking team, but also good defensive. Defensively, good save there by Blancett against Mussolini. NNU do take a lot of shots. Have 100 on the season this far. The more shots you take, the more likelihood you've got of scoring. Only 5 to show so far. But as that shot stat starts to go up, so will the goals. Ball corralled there by Blancett. Seems as if we'll start to have some substitutions very soon for both sides. Seems as if Addie Jo Westbrook warming up for the Nighthawks. And then Sarah Caravata and Reagan McKenzie as well for the Red Leafs. Big clearance now by Blancett. Good play now with Beaudry to Sherwood. Unable to get past hers. Both teams still searching for their opening goals of this game. Seems as if some fresh legs might be able to help out with that. Mussolini to Sherwood. Sherwood with the shot. Just wide and a bit high there. So we'll have our substitutions to start this game. Reagan McKenzie and Sarah Caravata in for the Red Leafs. In for the Nighthawks, number 3, Addie Jo Westbrook, and number 21, Ellie Ritter. If I'm not mistaken, Ellie Ritter, one of the co-hosts of the new Hawk Talk podcast that some of the NNU women's soccer team have going. Still waiting for my email about appearing on that podcast, but have to wait and see. Out with Sherwood now. Sherwood with a shot. Cross goal. Very, very tough angle. Sort of caught Blancett by surprise there. Sort of just shows you how good this Red Leafs team is. They're taking shots from that type of angle. Mussolini gets around Wolf, has 3 defenders to worry about. Will cross in. Unable to find McKenzie there. Mahrez takes Sherwood off the ball well there. Forces the throw in too. Romeo looking for options. Unfortunately, no one making a run. It was good pass, but not much really to do with it there. High ball collected well there by Ritter. Falls with Wolf. Romeo scouting. Will play back and across to Kimball. Have had to do a lot of the attacking out of their own third, have NNU. Simon Fraser, although they haven't scored yet, can be happy about the fact that they're forcing NNU to play out of their own half. Control as much of the territory as possible. Good ball there. Offside flag will go up. Lewis knew it too. A bit too much weight on that pass as well. McKenzie, a big shove there on Wolf. Will fall with Jaramillo though. Some techers round 1 defender, round 2. Fortunately, no run being made there for that pass. But NNU still with the ball. Hers with a shot deflected. It's courageous. Jaramillo now in a good area. Plays out wide to Lewis. Offside flag is up. Defense there by one of our ball girls. Lewis just unable to keep herself onside there. 15 minutes left to play in this first half. Lights in full effect here in Nampa, Idaho. Some pristine weather out there as well to be playing in. Not too hot, not too cold. Throw in here for Simon Fraser. Throw in goes long. Comes straight back. Throw in now to, unable to see from this distance, looks like Cartier. Lewis now plays that near side as well, heavily populated. Another throw in here for the Red Leafs. Smith with a nice through ball there. Finds the intended target in Caravata. Cleared well there by Mahrez, however. Westbrook Smith. And you're doing a good job of being first to the ball here. Throw in here for the Red Leafs. NNU really starting to turn it on a bit here. Being able to hold Simon Fraser scoreless. Bleffett plays out to Mahrez. Mahrez to Hers. Hers spins her defender. Nice touch there to Ritter. Ritter out to Lewis. Offside flag will be up again. Lewis is unsure of that call. Third time being offside. Just has to time her runs that tiny bit better. The lacrosse boys back again with some more burgers to hand out. Had a good win against Boise State last week. Some more action going around for NNU Sports. Women's volleyball up in Alaska. They're over in Anchorage playing currently. And our men's soccer team, believe they're currently in Western Washington. They had a very nice win against, I think it was St. Martin's last week. Fortunately, I could not be here to commentate that game. Ball given away here to Caravata. McKenzie does well to step up. Take that ball off of Bleffett. Back to McKenzie now. Defended well by Wolf. Falls with Jarameo. Plays Lewis. Lewis out wide to Kimball. A lot of these passes unable to find intended targets. Through balls really only work when you have a player making a run onto it. So far, NNU do look a bit stagnant in that department. However, Simon Fraser not really able to capitalize at the moment. Ball falls with Caravata, cuts inside. Unable to find Sherwood there. Will fall with Mahrez on that far side. Just 10 minutes left in this first half. Both teams holding very strong in their defense. Ball given away here. Falls with Cartier. Played out to Richardson. Now to the always dangerous Mussolini. Mussolini cuts inside. Shot on goal. Straight in the hands of Blanchett. No issues for her there. Big clearance there from Blanchett. Ball with Caravata. Lofts over to Mussolini. Flag is down for now. Mussolini cuts inside Wolf. Kimball able to get to the loose ball well. Falls with Ritter now. Ball now with Clark. Tried to find Sherwood, collected well by Mahrez. Mahrez unable to play Westbrook there. Frustrating for both sides searching for this first goal. LaFontaine with a big kick upfield. Will be picked up by Blancet. Both teams just lacking a bit of synergy at the moment. A lot of these passes not able to connect. So we see they're given away to Kimball. See what NNU can make of it. Played back to Bleffett. Upfield to Mahrez. Mahrez to Jaramillo, defended well there by the Red Leafs. Westbrook and LaFontaine going at it. Good defense there by Westbrook. Another lofting ball over to Caravata. Caravata and Kimball. Caravata with the cross, comes in. Chested down there by McKenzie. Throw in for NNU. We'll have some more substitutions by the looks of it. In for NNU's Matty Olsen. And coming in for Simon Fraser is Chelsea Crock. And a number we don't have, oh no, Sophia Ferremo wearing a different jersey number to what I've been given. Normally wears the 13 jersey and the 27 tonight. NNU with the throw in here. NNU done a really good job this first half. Of stemming this potent Red Leafs offense. Fans finally starting to get into the game. Forgot they were here for a second. Always when they have a gripe with the referee that you hear them. I say give them the whistle and the flag, let them go try it out. It's a lot more difficult than you realise. Seems as if we have a free kick here for the Red Leafs. Does seem as if Ferremo will take it. Correction, not Ferremo. It's hard to see from so far away. Might be Richardson. Cross comes in. Who can get a head on it? Oh, defended very, very well there by Blancet. It was a loose ball there. LaFontaine tried to get a head to it. Blancet did a very, very good job covering ground there on the other side of that goalpost. Score remains 0-0. Corner coming in for Simon Fraser. See what they have in store. Just 4 minutes left in this first half. Very, very good half of soccer so far. Cross comes in, far post. Headed out well there by NNU. Westbrook and Beaudry doing a great job. Beaudry understood the assignment. Was able to push Westbrook off that ball well. Stop the counter-attack before it starts. Quick throw into Cartier. Cartier, Caravata. Caravata runs inside, has an option out wide. We'll play it to Sherwood. Sherwood, let's see what she comes up, cuts inside. Passes to Caravata. Conversion's good, goal isn't, however. NNU now. Falls over with Mares on that far side. When you talk defenders, you talk Mares. She's always in that conversation. Very, very good defender for NNU. A lot of this defense as well. Been very good in recent years. We see Mussolini take a little bit of a tumble there. Seems as if we might have a throw-in, not really too sure. Yep, will be a throw-in here for the Red Leafs. Ball will fly out onto the track. First one of the day over there. Red Leafs, another throw in. Just 2 minutes left to play in this first half. Stoppage of time here. Seems as if Isabella Kimball will take over for what looks like an injured Nicole Lewis. Seems to have a limp. We'll make sure she's all right. Athletic trainer Todd Johnston. We'll have a look, see if she's good to continue in this game. But for now, minute and change left to play in this first half. Been very, very good defensively. Both teams had their opportunities. Played upfield here by the Nighthawks. Game of sky ball at the moment. Finally falls with Cartier.
1 minute remaining in the first half.
Just heard that we have 1 minute remaining in the first half. See what's left in store. Another long lofting ball headed down well there by Kimball. Sustained an injury earlier this season, but is back fit and ready to play. Being cleared by the athletic trainers a few weeks back. Always a strong defensive side when she's on the pitch. Olsen has Caravata to get around. Runs into Faremo though. Ball's given away here to Mackenzie. Final seconds of this first half.
10, 9,
with Faremo now.
7,
Faremo.
6, 5,
Mackenzie falls over.
3, 2, 1.
And that will end off our first half here in Nampa. Score remains 0-0. We will see you after the halftime break. Welcome back to the second half of our GNAC match today, featuring the Red Leafs from Simon Fraser and the Nighthawks from Northwest Nazarene. If you're just tuning in with us for the first time tonight, score is deadlocked at 0-0, and NNU able to quell the early onslaught of Simon Fraser's shots to keep this game at 0-0. Simon Fraser has controlled a majority of the possession, 61% of it. 10 shots to show for it, half of them on target, just the two corners. Credit to Blancett in goals for NNU. 5 saves of those shots on target. NNU did deal with a few offside calls, which could have helped them in goal-scoring efforts. But both teams still searching for this first goal. Let's see what this final 45 minutes has in store for us. Mussolini taking 4 of those shots for the Red Leafs, and a dispersion of 1 for a few other players. The 1 shot so far for Northwest Nazarene was off Nicole Lewis. Does not seem as if she is on the field currently. She did come off late in that first half with what looked like an apparent injury. We'll get some more word on that when we find out. Again, the Red Leafs came out guns blazing, had a lot of good attacking opportunities. Credit to NNU's defense. Able to put up a 0-4. It's going to be another 45 minutes of that by the looks of it. We'll see if NNU's up to the task. Misplay there, falls with Cartier. Cartier with a shot. Collected well there by Blancett, no troubles. Clearance comes out now. Looks like we have some more fans coming in for this second half. Here in a nice, cool Nampa, Idaho. Temperatures finally come down in the last couple of weeks, so some beautiful weather to be watching some soccer. And NNU's first corner of the night coming up. Looks like Westbrook will take it. In some of NNU's previous games, they have opted for some sort of short set-piece corners. We'll see if they opt for that again. Nope, cross comes in, headed out well there, falls at the edge of the box. Played out to Fisher, will go across to Mahrez. Cleared out very well there by Beaudry. Then cleared well there by the senior Bleffett. It's a game of who can kick the ball to Jupiter, but we'll be kicking it onto the track and field. Second time tonight, we always keep a tally of that. Throw in here for NNU. Good area here with Ritter on that far side. Seems like she has Smith to deal with there. Another throw in here for NNU. Good start here for NNU. Almost polar opposite to what the first half looked like. Correction, will be another corner here for NNU. See if they opt for the same cross again. Cross comes in, far side. Wolf with the head, caught well there by Lowen. Played upfield and played wide to Kimball. Eliana, the sophomore for Edmonds, Washington. Lowen off the line, comes out well, collects it. Cromwell unable to stick a shot on the end of that ball. Ball played back to Lowen there from LaFontaine. LaFontaine looking for numbers up in the attacking third. Lancet, quick play the ball. Looked like it was for Mares, but will be for the stands instead. Will be a throw in for Beaudry and the Red Leafs. And then you've done a very good job at stopping both Mussolini and Lopez, the main scoring threats for the Red Leafs. Can we see a goalie run here through all 11 defenders? No. Played over to Smith. Good long ball there. Tried to find Mussolini. Mussolini and Fisher going at it. Fisher no other option but to kick it out for a throw-in. Simon Fraser now with an opportunity. Throw-in comes into the box. Falls with Lopez. Ellie Ritter now. Throw-in goes the way of the Red Leafs. Lopez cuts back. Play all the way back to LaFontaine. Played to Sherwood. Mares defends well there. Sherwood, Mares going at it. NNU fans on their feet. Foul given there to NNU. Not sure if the lacrosse boys actually knew what was going on, but I'm only joking. Ball with Cartier now has options. Opts for Sherwood. There's near side Sherwood. Cross comes in. Far post. Mussolini. Unable to find that ball there. Will fall on that far side. It was with Savannah Hers there. Cross boys getting into it. Love to see it. Beautiful ball there to Sherwood. Sherwood has Mares get around. Cross comes in. Far post. No one really on the end of it. Scott does pick it up though. Brought down inside the box. Flag stays down. So does the whistle. And NNU gain possession. Ball with Hers on that far side. Tried to find Jaramillo. Will find Westbrook, however. Westbrook and Beaudry giving a good effort. Shot comes in from, seemed as if it was, can't tell from this distance, Ellie Ritter. Going across the face of goal, but no worries there for Lowen. Happy to take the goal kick. Ball played out to LaFontaine. Calls of whether that ball went out. Surprised Lacrosse weren't shouting as well. Ref opts for the throw in here. Cartier pleading the case. Referees will just come together, make sure they're in agreement on the call. Instead, it will be a throw-in for the Red Leafs. Lacrosse boys not too happy about it. Throw in here for the Nighthawks, providing us with some good entertainment both on and off the pitch here tonight. Love to see it. We'll actually turn that on for you so you guys can hear him. Been talking about it, but you haven't been able to hear him, so I apologise for that. Throw in for the Red Leafs. Maybe we should turn it off, though. I don't know what is going to come out of some of their mouths. Throw in with Beaudry now. Finds Lopez. Cleared out well there by Bleffett. Really putting in a great shift in the back line for NNU. Leading from behind for her squad. Simon Fraser yet to lose a game on the road this year. They are 2-0. Those 2 road wins up until now were both in Colorado. There was one against Regis and the other against Colorado Christian. Of course, Simon Fraser, the only Canadian team in the NCAA. Happy to have them in the GNAC. Always a very strong school and institution, no matter what the sport is. Foul given for NNU there. Seems as if Fisher will take the free kick. Long lofting free kick. Whose ball is it? Will fall with NNU, then given away. Ball played up to Dariella Lopez, to Mussolini now. What can she do? We'll play it to Sherwood on this near side. Sherwood has Mares to worry about. Tried to find Mussolini with Scott. Kira Scott still on the ball. Gets round 2. Corner awarded here for the Red Leafs. They do a very good job at forcing corners, forcing fouls. Looks like Cartier will take this corner again. Cross comes in, long, lofting. Beaudry got a foot to it just outside that near post. Another opportunity goes away for Simon Fraser. And another sigh of relief. have done very well tonight against defending that corner as a foul's given up there, and there you go. You'll hear the lacrosse boys finally. Foul looked like Lopez committing that one. Sounds like yelling and screaming to me, not really coherent, but. Free kick goes now, falls with Simon Fraser, sorry, after that free kick. Mussolini cuts around one. Can she get around her counterpart in Fisher? She cannot, but she will put a good head-on tackle into Kimball. Cartier with the shot. Just wide. Good effort there from Cartier. The captain, the senior from Kelowna, British Columbia. Just the one goal on the season, 1 assist to tab with it. Seems as if the NNU lacrosse boys have found the roster of Simon Fraser. It's always a good thing, isn't it? Lowen again slipping into that 5th defender role. Very good leader for this Red Leaf squad. Again, we spoke about that save percentage north of 900 for Lowen. Big key to their success. Goal kick will go to Simon Fraser. My apologies, look like offside there. Lowen scouting, surveying, plays to LaFontaine. LaFontaine, nice ball. Upfield will go out, however. Cromwell on the ball. Has Beaudry to worry about. Mares tries to get around Sherwood, unable to. Sherwood now. Mussolini, what can she do? Has Lopez at the top of the box. Mussolini cuts inside. Finds Lopez. Lopez no shooting lane. Plays to Sherwood. Sherwood cross comes in. Far side, Cartier. Just outside. Ball played to Cromwell now. Ritter unable to get on the end of that Mares pass. Seems as if NNU's leading goal scorer, Abby Blancett, set to come back onto the pitch. Still no word yet on whether we will see Lewis in the second half. She does have one of the substitution bibs on, so it's promising. Beaudry now to take this throw in here. Joan finds Cartier. Sherwood again. Plays back to Clark. Simon Fraser switched the field here. Will opt the other way. Ball played from Scott to Clark. Clark out wide. Ball played across. Bleffett doesn't clear it well. Shot comes in. It's a goal there from Clark. We'll have a look at the replay here. Just make sure. Did look like it was deflected off one of the NNU players. Wasn't cleared that well. We'll confirm that Kira Scott with that goal opens up the scoring account here of this game. Simon Fraser lead by a score of 1-0. It's a well-played ball there from, looked like Richardson, and then just not cleared out all that well by Bleffett. Fell straight into the foot of Kira Scott. She went, thank you, I'm going to take that. Kira Scott, her second goal on this season, and it's a big one in the landscape of this game. See how well they can defend. One of the things I do notice a lot, it's 3 now on the track and field, but one of the things I notice a lot is how do teams defend after scoring goals. So when you see that concentration start to dip a bit, it's when teams can find their ways back in scoring margins. See what NNU has in store. A few more substitutions. Isabella Kimball back on the pitch for the Nighthawks. Abby Blancett back on as well. Lewis is warming up currently, so that's a good sign. Hope to see her back in this second half as we try to work out the throw in. Here it comes. Collected ball there by Kimball now with hers. Hers brought down. Foul will be given. Just 25 minutes left to play in this game. Defended there by, look like the goal scorer, Kira Scott. Quick throw in, unable to be kept in there by Bleffett. So throw in now for the Red Leafs. Red Leafs would love an insurance goal here. Just make this comeback a bit more difficult for the Nighthawks. Throw in goes long to try to find Westbrook. Another throw in here for the Nighthawks. See if they opt to go long. Kimball with that throw in. Ball's still over in that corner. Can't really see what's going on. There's not a whole lot of great light over there. Throw in goes long to Westbrook. Plays back to Jaramillo. Tried to find Isabella Kimball there, sorry, unable to. And a new good opportunity here. Falls with Blancett. Blancett looking for options. Won't find any on that near side. Ball with Wolf now. Mares with calls for it. Tried to go central there to hers. Didn't work out in the favour. LaFontaine there almost did give up a free shot on goal for Westbrook. Beaudry takes Kimball off the ball well there. Cartier plays Lopez. Lopez a bit too much vim on that pass there. Tried to find Mussolini. Unable to do so, however. Mussolini, nice chip pass there to Sherwood. Sherwood has Bleffett to worry about. Deflected by Mares. Will be a corner, however, for the Red Leafs. Another opportunity here for Simon Fraser. Seems as if, no, not Cartier this time. It's on an awkward angle for me to try and find. Seems as if we'll have Beaudry take it. Not sure if that's correct. Ball straight on goal, deflected down there by Blancett. Falls with Beaudry with a shot from long. Find its way over to the Olsen Apartments. So it looked like Clark, Alyssa Clark with that corner, my apologies. Looks like we'll have 3 new substitutions in for Simon Fraser, taking over Sarah Caravata in the 19 jersey, Reagan McKenzie in the 10, and Sophia Ferramo in the 27. See what impact they can have in extending this scoreline here for Simon Fraser. And NNU still searching for that first goal, and it does seem as if Nicole Lewis, we can see her on our screen right now, set to come back into this game, but not before Mussolini with an opportunity. Her and Kimball going after it. Throw in here for Simon Fraser. Ferramo coming over. Mussolini is unmarked currently. Not sure if it's the smartest idea. With Ferramo. Ball played long upfield. LaFontaine and Lowen. Ball finds itself with NNU. Blancett now. We'll play back to Fisher. With Wolf. Comes near side to Mares. Isabella Kimball. 3 to get around. Nice dissecting pass there to Mares. Is this the opportunity NNU needs? Great defense there by Beaudry. Will be a Simon Fraser throwing by the looks of it. Maddie Olsen and Nicole Lewis back on for NNU. New player into the game for Simon Fraser and Abby Simpson. Simpson, the sophomore from Mississauga, Ontario. Simon Fraser with the throw in. A dangerous area. And NNU happy just to take the throw in here. Good spot here for NNU. Let's see what they can do with it. Throw in, tried to find Westbrook. Will fall down with Kimball. Caravata, sorry. Foul given against NNU. Just saying anything nowadays, apparently. Throw something at a wall, hopefully it sticks. Ball kicked well there by Smith upfield. Will fall with Blancett. Westbrook now to Kimball. Kimball with sort of a blind pass there. No real intended target. Olsen was sort of not near where that pass was going to. Good counter-attack here by the Red Leafs. Falls with Kira Scott. Does she have another goal in her now on the edge of the box? Shot, cross, not sure really what it was. Goes wide, however. Just under 17 minutes left to play in this match. And then you're still searching for their first goal. It has been predominantly Simon Fraser up to this point. But credit to NNU and their defense, able to keep this scoreline where it is. Again, they hope to tie this game up with enough time to hopefully search for one more goal. Simon Fraser looking to put it to bed. Ball falls with Lewis in good space. Kimball now. Lowen's off her line. Seems as if we have an offside call. Much to the chagrin of every NNU fan in attendance. Again, we spoke about it in the first half. NNU's inability to stay onside has hurt them tonight. It's the fourth time they've been caught offside in a good opportunity. And that could be the tail of the tape here. LaFontaine to take the free kick. And NNU fans not happy. Bleffett with a nice clearance upfield. Again, shouting for anything. Kimball again on goal. She is onside this time. Brought down there. Flag stays down, whistle stays down. Beaudry definitely got away with one there. I will finally agree with the lacrosse boys. That was a blatant foul there. But I'm not here to judge the referees, I'm just here to commentate what I see. Play on. Free kick now, or not free kick, goal kick, my apologies. For Simon Fraser, played upfield. Bleffett will opt to play back for Blancett. Blancett, nice kick upfield there. Blancett, nice pass to Lewis. Lewis back to Westbrook. Westbrook tried for the through ball to Kimball. Straight into the foot of Beaudry, however. Wolf again. Kimball needs to time that run well. Ops for Olsen this time. Lowen does a very great job covering some ground there. Picks up that ball. LaFontaine. Good kick, but collected really well there by Mahrez. Very nice touch. Angelic, some would say. And then a nice pass here. Mahrez for the middle. No one there, though. We spoke about it earlier. Just no one running onto these through balls for NNU, and it's sort of costing them a lot here. You need those players to make those runs, create those opportunities. You can't just take a ball from a tackle and expect to run it all the way to the goal. And unfortunately, when they have made those runs, they've been caught offside with it. So 12.5 minutes left to go. Something needs to change for NNU here if they want to tie this game up. Simon Fraser with a good opportunity to put this game to bed, put the nail in this coffin for tonight. Again, these two teams should face each other again over in Burnaby. That will be north of the border, obviously, in British Columbia. Stoppage of time here. Looks like we're going to have a change in time here, just some technical issues.
36.
Throw-in about to go the way for the Red Leafs here. Ball with Mackenzie now. Plays to the middle to Cartier. Cartier has Jaramillo to deal with. Opportunity. Defended well. Played out to Kimball now. NNU, can they muster a counter-attack? Low and lucky she was there. She was sort of in two minds about whether she wanted to try and let that ball come back into the box or go out and clear it. As this ball's taken away now, unable to see who it is. Look like caught well there by Blanchette. Sorry, I'm all over the place. It was Sherwood on that ball. Was able to pass it to Mussolini, who had a shot just within the reach there of Blanchette. Keeps this game 1-0. Mussolini to Caravata. Caravata cuts inside, then goes to Mussolini. Great pass there, stays on side. Has Bleffett to get around. Cuts in, cuts out. Defended well there by Bleffett. Finds Mahrez. Foul finally given. Mussolini, spirit of the battle there. Just a big, big hit on Bleffett there. For the Badgers, they say. It's a Brexit tackle if ever I've seen it. Kimball tries to find Lewis, unable to do so. 10 and change left to play in this match. Starting to get real interesting here. Caravata has two to deal with. Sorry, that was Mackenzie now with Caravata. And NNU forced the throw in here. Caravata now on this near side. First time cross. Back post. Sherwood unable to get there. Offside flag was up, however. Blanchette with the goal kick. Getting the troops in order. Need to defend well here. Mussolini tried to find Sherwood. Sherwood, Mussolini. Mussolini into the box. Cleared well there by Grace Fisher. Will be another corner here for the Red Leafs. Just under 10 minutes left to play. Cartier to take this free kick again. See if Simon Fraser have any luck this go around. Could make this game very difficult for NNU. Cross comes in. There's numbers down in the box. Goal kick will come the way of NNU, however. Seems as if Caravata from Simon Fraser in the mix with those who fell down. Alexis Cromwell back into this game, taking over for Isabella Kimball. Mussolini again, another opportunity. Opts for the long shot. Straight into the hands of Blancet. It was Grande-esque right there. It's the new term we're coining for long shots. No one did it better at NNU than Grande. Sure, she's listening in somewhere. Free kick now for the Nighthawks. Seems as if Fisher will take it. Seven and a half left to play. What do NNU have left in the tank? Same can be said for Simon Fraser as well. Wolf now tried to find that pass to, unsure who that is over on that far side. Looked like Olsen, sorry, my apologies. But defended well there by Richardson, look like. Lewis now in space, plays Cromwell. Smith does very well, gets back on defense. Throw in here for NNU. Mussolini unable to keep that ball in. Cromwell, nice overhead kick there. Lewis unable to keep it in. Will be a throw in here for the Red Leafs on that near corner. Throw in long to Mackenzie. Bleffett with a run, has three to get around, unable to do so. Falls with Caravata. Caravata has defenders galore around her, is able to find Mackenzie, however. Mackenzie has a Westbrook to deal with. Caravata now. Very tense times here for Ramo. Just 5 and a bit remaining. Mara steps up well there. First to the ball will be a throw-in for the Red Leafs, however. But just gives her team a bit of a break. Short-lived though, ball with LaFontaine. Beaudry, long throw in here. Mackenzie and Bleffett give it chase. Ball falls with Fisher now. Long clearance there. Caught well there though by Cartier. Grace well defended there. Grace Fisher that was. Cromwell ball upfield. Can Lewis get on the end of it? Fontaine defends well. Cleared out by Lowen. Mussolini giving it good chase. Should get a steps tracker on her. She's been running all night long. Ball with Wolf now in the center of the field. Plays out wide to Kimball. Kimball with a run now on that near side. Has Sherwood to deal with though. Finds Hers. Hers. Defended well by Smith and cleared out there by Simon Fraser. Anyone's ball between McKenzie and Bleffett. Pushing and shoving. McKenzie cuts back. Shot, have it. Shot there by Faremo. Off target though, collected well by Blancett. Apparently we'll scream for anything nowadays. Said it multiple times, but just keep being confirmed. Long throw in there by Beaudry. Falls for a Nighthawks throw in though. Cromwell now plays back to Bleffett. Bleffett long towering ball up. Jaramillo had 4 Redleaf defenders to deal with. Not a whole lot she could do there. Mussolini now and Wolf. Mussolini maintains the ball there. Cartier, nice pass. Fortunately, Caravata unable to keep that ball in. 2.5 minutes still to go. NNU searching for an equaliser. Whistle blown there by the field referee. There will be a foul for NNU. Play out wide to Kimball. Are there any late game heroics in store? Ball now on that far side with Sherwood. Sherwood cuts in, finds McKenzie. McKenzie spins. Defended well by Bleffett, falls in Mussolini. McKenzie. Cleared out well by NNU. Lewis to Westbrook. Westbrook has options. Almost had a good run there from hers. Had to stay onside though. Has an option outside. Lewis with absolutely no one around her. Although they're trying to go to that far side there and it's not really working out. Lewis is all by herself. Foul given here for NNU. Very good spot here for them to take it. Wolf opts quick. Not the right idea there. Beaudry was ready for it. It's a little too late, honestly, to be playing to Lewis right now. Throwing now for Simon Fraser. She had about a solid 2 minutes there. Well, not 2 minutes, but solid 30 or so seconds of her being all alone. Had a lot of space to run into. And instead, it turned into a Simon Fraser throw-in. Cartier, good clearance. Only to Bleffett, though. Mussolini now. She's put in a good shift. Has been shut down well, though, by the NNU defenders. But definitely one of the hardest workers on this pitch tonight. Sherwood, long cross there. Caravata and Mahrez. Mahrez opts to just kick it out. 10 seconds remaining in this game. And it seems like that will be the end of it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So at the end of 90 minutes, Simon Fraser hold on to win this game by a score of 1-0. I want to thank you fans for tuning along in with us and listening. I've been Josh Bishop. I hope you have a great night. NNU will be back this weekend playing Western Washington here at home. That game scheduled to start at 1 p.m. Until then, we hope you have a good week.